Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. It's your girl, Lady M, and in today's video, I'm gonna be going over, letting you know what the tea is, what my thoughts are on this new mini palette from Natasha Denona. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Bronze Palette. I'm gonna be giving you guys some swatches. I'm going to give you guys a live demo, and then I'm going to let you know, should you get it? Is it worth it? That's what today's video is going to be all about. So if that interests you, then guess what? Keep on watching. All right, so Natasha Denona has blessed us with another mini palette. This one is the Mini Bronze Palette. And yes, it's the end of summer, but I do feel like for those of us who love those warm tones, those bronze tones, then I feel like this is definitely something that you'll want to have. If you don't have the big size bronze palette, which I do, then this is also a good option. The other reason why I like to pick these up is also because for travel purposes, these are perfect for traveling. You get like the best of both worlds. So you get the best colors from the big palette into these travel size palettes. Sometimes the quality is hit or miss. Like I've had some that didn't really perform well, and then I have some that have really performed well. Now I haven't bought any of these in a while, so I was excited to get this because the bronze is one of my favorite Natasha Denona palettes because I love these warm shades. I feel like these shades are literally everything that you're going to want to reach for all the time. So very simple, very easy to use. So it was a no-brainer for me to pick this up. So let me just give you some tea, if you will, on this palette. So this retails for $27. They used to be $25. So she done raised the price on us at $2. So this is a pressed powder formula. There's a metallic finish. There's a matte finish. So this palette is inspired by Natasha's best-selling bronze palette and features 5 warm-toned creamy matte and metallic finishes perfect for summer. Now, I do feel like this is also able to transition into fall. So I don't necessarily think that it's just for summer. I do feel like as a dark-skinned person, a Black woman, you know, these are colors that are always going to look good on us no matter what time of year it is. Whereas for somebody that's more medium, fair skinned, light to medium, you know, you really have to kind of like pick the certain color to wear all year round. But it most likely serves as an all year round palette for someone with medium to deep skin tones. So what else is there to know? It's travel size. So that's one of the reasons why I love this. Look how easy it is to put in your makeup bag and take with you, and you have all the essential shades that you need. So yeah, again, it retails for $27. So I'm gonna do some quick swatches, and then I'm gonna get into an eye look. And what's so good for me is these have just been the kind of shades that I have just been reaching for literally recently. I haven't been wearing anything heavy. I've just been going for like I've just been wearing only bronzer in my crease, and that's it. So this is the bottom shade, then the next shade, the lightest shade, then the second to darkest shade, and then we have the one metallic shade, and then we have like the lightest matte shade. So those are the swatches of all of the shades in the palette. Now let me just go ahead and get into an eye look. And I'm probably only going to use one color, and I'm probably going to put this metallic color in my crease. That's just because that's just where I am with my makeup looks these days. I want something easy. I don't need a complicated eye to look like I'm, you know, all done. I've been really at the point to where I think simple is just as good as full glam. I could get full glam with just a simple eye. So let me go ahead and do an eye look, and I'm probably either gonna use this shade or honestly this shade, and that's gonna be the shade that's in my crease. I think this is a good transition shade. It could also be an all alone, you know, all over lid color, and then just going with an eyeliner. So that's also another good shade. I just realized this swatch is like non-existent. So this is the middle shade that I was talking about. This shade is this. So you see, you could still use that alone and be fine. But I think I'm gonna go with the dark color, and I'm gonna use a really fluffy brush. All right, so I have my Sigma E40, and I'm just gonna pack the color in and just work that into the crease, just like that. And it just literally looks like what I have been doing. This is like giving, but not giving too much, if you know what I mean, you know? So look at all of that warmth that just packed in. It's like so perfect, and just literally all that I have been doing, it literally blends in with like the bronze that I have on, you know, my bronzer, because I only have on bronzer right now. And so just working this color in is just giving me the right amount of warmth that I'm looking for my eyes lately. Like I said, I'm not even putting anything on my lid. Like I could just pack this whole entire color all over my eye, and I'm literally gonna be okay with that. And that is about it. This is about as complicated of an eye that I have been doing, and I just feel like it just gives what it needs to give. And the perfect thing about this eye is that if I wanted to go like smoky, I literally can just put a black eyeliner and it will give me that nice intensity that I need to take it up a notch if I wanted something, you know, like super smoky. And that is all, guys. Thing else that I am thinking about adding to this is just a brown eyeliner. And I have this new eyeliner from Hourglass. It's their waterproof gel eyeliner, the Voyeur, and this is in the shade Chestnut. So this is just the regular Hourglass packaging. This is what the pencil looks like. And so I wonder if this is twist. Oh, perfect. Because I was like, I am not trying to sharpen anything. So I'm just going to run that in my waterline. And this is a chestnut brown, so it does have the same kind of warm redness to it. It's a little bit different than what I am normally used to, because you guys know that I usually use my chestnut from Chestnut. Oh my God. My Marc Jacobs Earthquake. That's typically the eyeliner that I normally use. And then I'm just going to run it on the top of my eyelid, just to kind of bring the bottom and the top together. That's it. I'm going to use the same color, and that's going to be the completed eye. Okay, so I went in with the same shade under my lower lashes, and the only other thing I'm going to do is take the metallic shade, and I'm just going to pack that into my inner corner. And this is just going to kind of also open up the eyes in case you may feel like you kind of went too dark. I don't feel like I went too dark, but I just feel like this will just kind of like tie everything into the eye. So that is all I am doing. There we go. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And then guys, all I'm gonna do is put on some mascara. I already have like extensions, lash extensions on. So I don't really feel like I need to add any lashes. I just need some good old mascara and we'll call it a day. Okay, that is the complete one and done eye. I use 2 shadows and eyeliner and that's it. Tell me that's not glam. Okay. All right, so finished off the eyes, put on lips, everything. I did add some lashes only because I felt like my lash extensions were kind of sparse. So I wanted to give it that extraness that I knew that the, you know, like a more fuller lashes would give. But back to my thoughts on the palette, I kind of gave a good overview and like my initial thoughts like at the beginning of the video. So my thoughts still remain the same. I think that it is a versatile palette. I love the fact that it's travel friendly. I do feel like depending on where you live, it is something that you can use all year round. I just feel like when you're, you know, medium to deep skin tones, these are like neutral colors for us. And these are just sometimes what we want, just a simple eye, a quick eye. And to have a palette that has all those shades in it is just perfect for our skin. So I think Natasha did a really good job by putting this in a mini palette. So if, you know, the regular palettes are a little bit too pricey for you, then I feel like this is a good option for you. As far as the quality goes, I felt like it performed very nicely. It was very pigmented. I felt like my swatches didn't really do it justice, especially for the metallic shade. Like, look at that shade in my inner corner. Like, can you imagine if I had just put that all over my lid? I also think that this is just a versatile palette, as that you can get as many looks from this palette as you wanted. I also feel like you can kind of get a little nighttime look with this. Like, this with some black eyeliner will totally take this up, you know, to the next level. So I do feel like this is a versatile palette. I definitely feel like it's worth it. It's $27. It's a good investment. It's a good starter palette for you. You know, maybe you have a teen that you want to kind of start in makeup, you know, then that will be a good starter palette. I do have the original bronze palette here. And just to show you that we're getting like the main colors from the bronze palette. The only difference in this palette, you do have like a dark brown shade, but I do feel like you just put a brown base down, you know, you could totally get that. A black eyeliner, you know, you can kind of get that. So I do feel like this just had way more like metallic shades, and it just had a little bit of matte shades in this palette. But I feel like the important shades that we do need, we were able to get it in the mini palette. So I'm here for it. Let me guys know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Let's have a, you know, a convo. I also feel like, you know, if you're struggling to learn how to do eye makeup, this is a good way to practice, you know, getting eye looks with just one shadow. Like, guys, I used one shadow. Well, technically 2 because the metallic is in my inner corner, but just the one shadow in my crease and all over my lid, like, and that's it. This is what it did. So, all right, guys, that's my first impressions. That's my thoughts on this Natasha Denona mini bronze palette. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.